Welcome back. This is episode 27 of Sufficient Sports Talk. Thank you guys for tuning in yet again. We appreciate y'all so much.
Welcome back.
This is a jam-packed episode we have this week. So jam-packed that we are standing.
A lot going on.
So,
Breaking news. I'm getting this update live. Bam Adebayo has 83 points.
Bam Adebayo. 83?
83 points. It looks like they won. They had 150 points.
150?
That's crazy.
Hey,
They played the Wizards.
So that passes Kobe, right?
Yeah.
82?
So, yeah, it says he's second now behind Wilt.
Oh, my God.
That's
what possesses
crazy.
a man to get 83?
I feel like it's just like once you get past 60, they're like, let's just give him the ball every time. Let him score.
I think now that you say that, I'm pretty sure I saw something where Devin Booker, where he dropped 70 or whatever. They were like, once he hit 60 or 50, they were like, no one else does anything but Devin Booker.
I think that's what they were doing.
Especially because that was like, what was that? A 30-point blowout.
Yeah.
So there's like, Bam's probably just
20-point, yeah.
20-point blowout.
How much does Bam shoot? Is he a big shooter?
I don't
That's
think
what
he
I'm
shoots a lot of
thinking.
threes,
Yeah.
dude.
He was just dominant then in the paint.
He has to be hitting some threes.
Yeah, he's got to do something. Yeah.
I want to know how many free throws he shot.
That's a good point too. Slow the clock down. Let's see if I can find it really quick.
So yeah, be on the lookout for some things. Today we're talking free agency. We still have to cover the transfer portal at some point. That'll be probably once all this.
Okay, 83 points. He was 20 for 43, 7 for 22 on threes.
Okay.
He shot 22 three-pointers. And then he had 36 free throws.
How many did he make?
36 out of 43.
Oh my God, 43 attempts.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So how many guys fouled out? Is my question. That's
Dude,
43.
that, honestly.
No, that'd be. I don't know though. It's a lot of fouls.
Yeah, they had a lot of fouls. 34 total fouls.
Oh my God.
Wait, I think that's right. I don't know.
So
yeah,
anyways,
that's crazy.
history being made.
Yeah,
we
live.
saw it live here at Sufficient Sports Talk. Hopefully you guys were watching, because if not, how would you know?
Yeah.
But a couple things coming up. We are trying to figure out the Madden franchise thing that we are going to do.
That will happen.
But as we said, if y'all want to see us do it, that would probably, and let us know if you want to see us do it. That would probably motivate us to figure it out quicker.
Yeah,
So,
honestly.
yeah, that's all I got for the intro. Just thank you guys.
A lot of free
appreciate
agency stuff. We're pretty much only talking about free agency. Pretty much today's Tuesday, 3/10. Pretty much everything
Is it only the
happened.
10th, bro?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's 10th.
I thought today was the 11th.
No, yeah, 3/10. Pretty much everything happened yesterday, the 9th, and it was like, I remember I got the first notification and I was like, oh, what the heck? And then it was just like blowing my phone up after that. So.
You texted me, and I wasn't checking Twitter or anything, because normally, like, I'll read, if I get a Twitter notification, I'll read, like, who it's from. And to be honest with you, if it doesn't say Shams, because I just put Schefter's notifications on when we started doing this podcast thing. But if it doesn't say Shams or Woj, I kind of overlook it. So I was like, oh yeah, Schefter's saying whatever. And he texted me, he's like, have you seen everything that's going down? And I was like, what the heck? So I checked, and yeah, wouldn't you believe it? People are making moves.
Yeah,
so,
a lot happening. So
we're going to get through the Anthem of the Week very quickly, so that way we can get into a ton of moves. So, Josh, kick us off. What do you got?
I was between two songs, two completely different genres, but I kind of wanted to go a route that I throw out a lot, I guess, actually. So Koe Wetzel put out an EP at the beginning of this month, or only it was actually 4 days ago, actually, which I really don't listen to him a ton anymore. Not saying he's bad, but I just haven't. I feel like I listened to him so much at one point in my life that now I just don't as much.
Yeah, I get that.
And I don't know, I like his older music more than his newer music, but the EP was pretty good. It's got some good songs. It's still different, but my song of the week is Lonesome Dove by Koe Wetzel. A really cool title. That's like one of the greatest shows of all time, Lonesome Dove. I know you haven't seen it.
I have not. I may have watched some with you like back in the day. We went through like a month phase where all we watched was Westerns.
Yeah.
At A&M. So.
Yeah, it was really good. So that's a cool title. And then I liked it though because it was like I showed him a little bit of it, and it literally doesn't sound like a Koe Wetzel song at all.
No.
Like you would not think it is, but I think that's kind of why I liked it too. Is a little bit different beat, different vibe. Honestly, Like I say about every song, don't ask me about the lyrics. I didn't pay much
We don't
attention to them, so.
We have no
But
clue.
it was a good song. So I liked the vibe, the chorus, how it was kind of mellow the whole song.
Yeah, it is pretty mellow.
And
Some of Co's stuff is like,
yeah,
crazy.
exactly. So yeah, it was cool. I would go listen to it. Lonesome Dove by Co Wetzel.
Check it
Sam?
out. My song is a Hispanic song, Latino, whatever you want to say. It is called Rey Sin Reina, and that is by Julio Alvarez and his gang. That's not the actual name. I'm not going to butcher sight reading Spanish. But I like this song because it starts off with like just an acoustic song, and he's like kind of talking, singing, which is like a little common in like Latino music. Because Bad Bunny, he pretty much only talks, sings. But he like talks, sings, and it has like this quiet break, and it busts out into like him being like "Sela," all like that, and then he has horns, trumpets, tuba, the whole mariachi.
That's
thing.
what I really liked, was it had all the instruments.
Yes, and I like, dude, anything mariachi. There's like levels to Latin music, and different like subgenres, and some of the stuff it'll be like more pop, some of it will be more of like a ballad, but this is like, I don't know, just like traditional mariachi with a little bit of like
Yeah.
sadness, and I think Rey Sin Reina means king without a queen. I know Reina is queen and
Okay.
Rey is king.
Okay, well, there you
And
go.
I don't know what scene means, but I did Google it, so I don't know why I'm acting like I know this.
All right.
Um,
I will say real quick, and I'll let you finish. I'm big on I don't listen to lyrics, and I didn't even understand this one, but it sounded really good. Like
Yes.
I did really like it. To me, it was like this may be completely wrong, but it was like contemporary mariachi music.
yeah, that's a good way to
And
put
it was like I liked the vibe of it a lot. Like I will definitely listen to that song.
Yeah,
So
sorry, we have some absolute ruckus going on behind us. You said something that I liked that I totally forgot already.
fine.
But yeah, it's a good song. Just check it out. Oh yeah, the lyrics thing. I don't listen to lyrics either, and so I think that's why I love Latin music. Because I don't have to know what they say. A lot of people be like, I don't understand what they're saying. Exactly, bro. Just listen to the instruments.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah,
Couldn't agree
Rey
more.
Sin Reina, and
Lonesome Dove.
check them out. Okay, I hope you're ready
Free agency.
because we're gonna hit you with a
moves.
whirlwind and onslaught of off-season moves.
You want to just start alphabetically team down?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I have created a list, which is AKA copying CBS's list and only picking the ones that I thought were notable. So we'll go team by team that has actually made a move. There's some teams not on here. And I'll throw out everything I've written down, and then we can talk about whatever we want to talk about.
Okay, cool.
So we're going to start off with the Arizona Cardinals. So far, they have signed Tyler Algier to a 2-year, $12.25 million contract.
Nice.
They have signed Gardner Minshew. I could not find the contract
He
details
was
on
a
that.
1 year, I think $8 million.
Okay, 1 year, $8 million.
I'm pretty sure.
Quote him.
You can quote him.
Pretty
And
sure.
then they also, we actually forgot to throw this in last week when we were doing like,
I realized that.
dude, like almost as soon as we could like stop filming, I was like, oh my gosh, we didn't talk about.
Yeah.
So they cut Kyler Murray and they
Yeah.
ate most of his contract.
Yeah, yeah.
So, what do you think stands out here from this list of 3?
So with the Cardinals as a whole, don't think you can do any worse. That's kind of where I'm at with it. Sure, I think like cut ties and just go blank slate, and I think that's with like scorched earth. That's kind of what they're doing.
Yep, full
Just just completely redo everything. Is Minshew meant to be the starter? I took it that he was, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know where they're picking. It's going to be high, but it's not a very good draft class
Yeah.
for the quarterbacks.
Yeah.
So maybe he does start this year and kind of give the next guy time to develop.
I feel like it's one of those where they're going to plan on starting him depending on who they draft,
Money
and then
Minshew,
if
baby.
he's really bad, they're going to play him or they're going to give him time and kind of figure like what they did with Jackson Dart and the whole Giants situation.
Yeah, Russ Wilson, Jameis
Yeah,
Winston.
so it was like, who do we play? Are we going to start him? And then they ended up starting him like halfway through the season.
And he was
so-
good. He
and
was
it
good.
was worth it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I see him doing something like that. I'm not going to build too much on the Cardinals, but we should give a grade to these.
Oh,
everyone.
Okay. So
You wanna
Tyler Algier.
Or you want to do the team as a whole?
Yeah, let's do that.
That'd be a
That's
lot
so
easier.
much. I was like, God, it's gonna take a while.
No, let's give the just our picks that we have because we're not hitting every single one.
Yes,
but
that
the
is
ones
true.
that we have wrote, Algier, Minshew, and then
getting
cutting
rid
Kyler
of.
Murray.
So, if I think about it, they downgraded at quarterback. Definitely cheaper, but they did downgrade. Running back, they still have James Conner,
Yeah.
and they bring in the leech of all running backs. This dude had 8 touchdowns last year.
Yeah.
Or no,
Yeah.
8 or 10. It was at least 8. So I actually think Algier's good.
I do too.
So I'm kind of feeling like B range here.
I was going to give it a B+. So
I feel like that's a little high. Can we settle at a B?
sure, I'll give it
We'll
a B.
do a cumulative.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll give up on that one.
Cumulative.
Yes, thank you.
I'm fine with a B.
Okay, a B.
I only gave B+ because I think they're rebuilding and it's going to depend on their
Okay.
drafts, how
Okay.
they do drafts. But I'm
Yes.
fine with B. That's still a positive.
We can do eventually we can do off-season grades, like
Yeah,
draft
that's a
everything.
good idea. Anything above a C+ is positive, and C+ is this is our grading scale. C+ is neutral. Anything above is positive. Anything below is negative.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Way to set the guidelines.
there you go. We give them a B.
Moving on, the ATL Falcons. Thus far, all they've done, I keep acting like this is the definitive list. What I have written down is they have signed Tua Tagovailoa for 1 year, $1.3 million. And then they also franchise tagged the man, the myth, the legend, the guy who's still waiting to break out, Kyle Pitts, at 15 mil.
They just haven't played with him on Madden yet.
They don't
That's
even
the
know
issue.
the secret
That's
sauce,
the
man.
issue. They don't run stick and not enough.
So, obviously Tua at 1.3 is pretty good. Also, here's something. Was it you that brought up the left-handed quarterback thing?
Yep.
Michael Penix is also left-handed.
Yeah, and see, that's where I think their mindset was, dude.
Yes.
I was gonna bring that up.
Yeah,
I'm so glad
sorry.
you did. No, that's perfect.
Hey, look, he already knew what's up last
yeah,
week, if you're
yeah,
watching.
Yeah, I mean, I talked about how it's risky getting a backup lefty, and I think for the price they paid, the year deal, the personnel, who he is, I think they couldn't have gotten a better deal for him.
Mm-hmm.
My only counter is overall, how much better is Tua and Pitts on the franchise tag going to make your team?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, Michael Penix, he got that ACL injury in Week 11, so
Yeah.
he will not be playing until mid-season, maybe.
Yeah.
Or if Tua is playing well, then he probably won't play at all.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm not going to say they straight up struggled on the offensive line. It wasn't horrible, but it definitely could have been better.
And with a guy with Tua, you need
You
good
need a
protection. Mm-hmm.
perfect offensive line. So I don't hate it. I don't know. What else do you got?
I mean, you keep Pitts. It's 15 mil is too high for his production, but I get it. You probably wanted to see another year before giving him a contract. But this next year has got to be it. You're
Yeah,
either moving
I
on or
agree.
you're committing to him.
I agree.
Because the franchise tag, if you keep tagging him, he's gonna be pissed. He's gonna sit out. You know, it gets
won't be good.
messy. So for a grade,
I give him a C+.
I
I think it's straight up neutral.
it's just baseline.
You don't know, because this could come back to bite us, and for some reason they're really good and they click on offense, and it helps.
I'm
'Cause, I
hoping
mean,
Tua is playing great.
That's what I'm saying. There's still definitely potential, and then Tua just keeps him in a winning record, and then Penix takes over, and it just goes up from there, if that's the route they go. But yeah, I C+.
C+. Okay, we got a big one. I'm gonna read this as I have wrote it down. The Ravens have untraded for Max Crosby as of an hour and a half
An
ago.
hour ago, yeah. Yeah, I called you at the gas station. So about
yes.
an hour and a half.
They what happened was the Raiders put out a statement via Adam Schefter because I didn't see the Raiders posted themselves, but basically they said the Ravens have backed out of the trade for Max Crosby. We will make no further comments at this time. So we were waiting for more information to come out, and then it did. Luckily, probably 30 minutes ago. So what do we know, Josh?
They basically backed out because I don't know if you say he failed his physical, but there was questions during the physical that made them question it and change their mind.
Yep.
And since then, this was 10 minutes ago, Max Crosby's agent released that, it's basically saying he's going to be fine, he's going to be perfectly
did he
healthy.
really?
Yeah, that's what he said not
Okay.
too long ago. So, he's pretty much building his stock, saying there's no doubt. But,
Yeah.
I mean, as an agent, that's what you should do, not be We don't need to lower his contract, any of that
Yeah,
stuff.
you're supposed to
so.
be talking your boy up.
Yeah, in my opinion, and Sam will build on this in a little bit, how the Ravens have done this, but I just think the Ravens wanted to test the water, and then they got cold feet, and they were like, let's unscrew this decision before something
let's think
bad
about this
happens.
Again. So the Ravens have done this type of thing 3 times now, where they back out of a signing/trade. They did it most recently in 2018 for a wide receiver. I'm forgetting his name. It might have been Christian Clark, but that's probably wrong. But a physical related too. So this wide receiver did not pass his physical, so they rescinded the contract offer. And then they did it again with a trade in the 80s where the guy didn't pass and they sent him back.
Yeah.
So, and we'll talk about this a little bit later when we get to the Raiders. This is going to have more ramifications for the Raiders than the Ravens. My only thing is, now that you do not have Max Crosby, all you've done is lose key pieces. In free agency.
you've gotten, they got rid of Isaiah Likely. They've just gotten rid of a lot of people. That's
Tyler
like,
Lindenbaum, Odafe Owe.
Yeah,
that could be an edge rusher.
all that, and you're going
And a bag of
into
chips.
a new season with a new head coach. So now it's
Yes.
just kind of like, what are we doing here? Like, what's going on? I'm not saying I necessarily disagree with getting rid of Max Crosby if that's going to be your deal, but you got to combat it equally.
Yep.
That's my thing, and we haven't seen that yet as of now.
So this is an F.
Yeah, I give it a hard F.
Just for what we have written down.
What we know right now, as of 3:10 at 9:31 Central Standard Time,
I think it's 3:10. It's 3:10 in the morning.
we do live news. So, no, I straight up give that one an F as well.
Okay.
Okay, no, you're good. You're good.
Okay. The next, we've already talked about this one a little bit, but I have the Bills. All I have for them is traded for DJ Moore. So you've already heard our thoughts. If you want to know what we had to say, check out last week's episode 26.
Yeah,
For a grade,
I give it like a B-.
that's what I was thinking, man.
There we
B-.
go. We're locked
on the
in.
dot.
It's above a positive, but I think the Bills. You know what? Go watch last week's episode. I won't even get into it.
Moving on. We had the Panthers, our
This is a good
faithful
one.
Carolina Panthers. We have Jalen Phillips at 4 years, $120 million.
He wanted to get paid.
Devin Lloyd, 3 years, $45 million. And then Kenny Pickett, I could not find contract details on, which is Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, that's fine.
No further comments on Kenny Pickett.
Yeah,
Small
none-
hands, Pinnock.
none needed.
Penix. So, obviously, the big one here is Jalen Phillips,
Yeah,
coming from the Eagles via the Dolphins.
yeah.
And what I'm about to say has nothing to do with either of these teams. It has to do everything to do with the Eagles. Why, as the Eagles, would you go out and trade for an edge rusher mid-season? And I can't remember what they gave up. Maybe it wasn't even all that much. But why would you go out and get a guy and then not bring him back in free agency?
Yeah, it just seems like an overall bad upper level management move, because now you're just costing yourself money, and it's best case for him because he got to go to a previous Super Bowl contending team. I mean, for him, that's probably good in his mind, even though they didn't do as good as he
Didn't work
wanted. And now he just gets to go get paid.
Yeah.
I will say, and I probably said this before on this podcast, if I was in the NFL, look, I love winning. I would want to win Super Bowls, but it's a job. I'm there to get paid, so I'm probably given the best I'm taking the best contract I can.
Yeah.
So I fully get what he's doing. It's just interesting to want to go to a squad like the Panthers. No offense. I mean, they finished with a good year this year for them, but yeah, I don't know. I don't necessarily think he's solving any major problems.
Yeah.
But it's a good personnel guy, but I just,
Yeah, I mean, I agree because it's like, it's an upgrade, but it's kind of like the whole Micah Parsons thing. Like that one signing is not changing everything.
Exactly.
So, edge rushers, they're very valuable, but they stand out more when you have a solid run defense. Solid.
When you already have a built squad.
If your secondary is good enough, you will get covered sacks. If your guys are locking up, guys will get to the quarterback eventually. So Jalen Phillips, he is a very good player. It's just, $120 million, and where are the Panthers going? If they're on the up, which they kind of look that way, it's fine. But, another signing
You're
on the
stuck
defense.
in this now too.
They got Devin Lloyd, linebacker. I don't know how good he's been. I wrote him down. I mean, he got paid like he's been decent, $15 million a year. He was a big deal coming out of LSU, like a big deal. And I can't remember who drafted him, but I want to say, or the Buccaneers maybe. But I want to say he's had like a decent NFL career to warrant this contract. I don't think this is an overpay. So I like the signing. You're getting a linebacker, Mike or Will inside the box linebacker, and then an edge rusher. They have Derek Brown, I believe. I will say I didn't look into cuts, and I saw something. I saw a YouTube video. It was about cuts, and I looked like Derek Brown was on there. So if he is cut, then I apologize. But as of right now, with my current knowledge, Derek Brown is on the Panthers.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that going forward.
Yeah.
So the D-line, they've got two awesome defensive linemen. At a linebacker, they got some solid. I mean, they're just,
Really, I feel like what the Panthers are doing is putting all their eggs in Bryce Young's basket. So it's like they're going to build the defense. The offense needs a little work, but, I mean, it wasn't bad. Like, you could tell it still showed up against, like, the Rams defense in the playoffs. And, like, it showed up to some. But I feel like more than anything, they're banking on, like, a big Bryce Young season. Like, he's got 2 years of experience behind him now. 3. Okay, there you go, 3. He's got 3 years of experience behind him now.
maybe
Like,
4. No,
it's
3.
It's 3.
Yeah, it's
okay,
3.
I thought it was 2. I don't know. But you're banking on him doing good and being able to hold this whole situation together. So you get a good defense that'll go make stops, and then you just need that offense that'll back it up.
Yep.
So,
Okay, so grade?
um,
I'm kind of thinking, like, these are all upgrade, minus Kenny Pickett. Which, like, Kenny, I don't know.
that's just
I think
like
Kenny Pickett's in the range now to where I don't really believe that he's a good backup.
yeah.
So, like, in a situation where you
It's
have a
more like you
volatile
need a
quarterback
guy.
like Bryce Young, where it's like, we need a guy to spot start. I don't know if Kenny Pickett's your dude.
Yeah.
I really don't.
I agree with
and
that.
he's been with the Eagles the last couple of years. Here I am talking about Kenny Pickett. Let's move on.
What do you give him? I say either B- or B.
I'll go with a B.
Okay, since it's Jalen Phillips, I'll give it a B.
It's all upgrades. So, yeah.
That's true.
We'll
I'll
go
give it
flat B. Next up, we got the Chicago Bears. We have Kobe Bryant, 3 years, $40 million, and then we also have Devin Bush, 3 years, $30 million. So
If there's any team that I'm surprised that hasn't made more moves, it's the Bears.
I also agree.
That's just my thing. Maybe I don't know. I'm just surprised. I'm not saying these are bad moves, but I'm just surprised they haven't made that big move yet. So
I think Kobe Bryant is a good signing. He was he was good in Seattle. And now, I know the Bears lost Nashawn Wright, and I don't know exactly, but they've lost
DJ
a
Moore.
cornerback.
okay. Yeah.
So replacing him, and then you get a linebacker like Devin Bush, who was very highly touted coming out of Michigan and hasn't been where everybody thought he was going to be. But like linebackers, if they're one of the easier positions to hide the weaknesses of, unless you're dropping back and covering tight ends or whatever. But if you're strictly a run stopping, kind of just
You
that
can
type of
kinda just
linebacker,
put your body in the way. and
yeah,
it'll-
like
it'll work.
it's not too difficult to kind of hide some of your deficiencies, especially when it comes to just tackling running backs. Sorry, dude, I'm having a hard time
Agreed.
speaking.
No, I agree.
But overall, 2 defensive moves. What do you think the Bears get?
Man, I think a B-, maybe a C+. But I think these are still 2 good guys that you added.
Yeah.
So
If the Bears can, if the Max Crosby situation gets worked out and the Bears can find their way, because as I keep referencing the Raiders, we'll get there. But there's going to be some things the Raiders have to do if they want to keep everybody they have agreed to contracts with right now. So if the Bears can find a way to land themselves Max Crosby for
That's
a
my
little bit
thing.
cheaper of a
Yes,
price
that's
now
my
because of
thing.
everything that's happened, that would really bump this grade
I will
up.
give them an A+ if they figure out how to get Max Crosby
yeah.
and not pay everything for
Because
him.
their offense is fine. It's
Yeah.
Ben Johnson. Like, their offense was probably the better part of their team this year.
Yeah.
So let's add some additions on defense. Let's find a little bit of pressure, some lockdown secondary players, and the Bears were what in the NFC Championship or one game away.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
one
were.
game
Yeah, they were
away.
in the NFC Championship
They played.
because it was.
Oh no, it was Seahawks Rams.
Yeah, you're right.
So they were
made
one
it to the
game away,
divisional.
but still.
They had a good season considering it's Chicago Bears.
Yeah.
So what we go with?
Would we say B minus?
B minus.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm cool with that. Next up, we have the Cleveland Browns with only one move, and I think this is actually the only move that I saw. They signed Elton Jenkins to a 2-year deal. I don't have the money numbers, but Elton Jenkins is a very good offensive lineman from the Packers. He is like all-pro caliber from Mississippi State.
Yeah.
But then, like with Dak Prescott and them, just
Yeah.
kidding. He's not that old. He's a very good player. All I have to say.
I think that's they haven't made a lot of moves, but they have made one that they needed.
Actually, no,
So-
that's not true. They've actually signed probably 4 offensive linemen.
Really.
3 signings, 1 re-sign, and
Okay.
but yeah, they've actually been making good moves on their offensive line.
Look, I don't have much to say. I'm just gonna go straight to the grading.
Yeah,
This may be the first like A minus.
I was gonna say.
I think it's A minus just because it's not a lot, but that is the correct move.
Upgrading your offensive line for whoever's going to play quarterback, whether it's Shador, whether you find a guy in free
Yeah.
agency, you
Worth
draft a guy.
the money.
It never hurts to have a good O line.
Never.
It will get some quarterback paid.
It made the Indianapolis Colts and Daniel Jones
Yes.
look like one of the best teams in the league. And
Super
they
Bowl
were.
favorites.
Before he got injured, they were. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I mean, it will pay off.
Moving on, we got our dear Cowboys.
Oh yeah.
We actually do have some moves.
Yeah.
This time last year, we were sitting there with our hands like, please, that free agency move, Jerry. Jeremy?
Jones.
Jeremy
Forgot about that
Jones?
one.
Yeah, I was trying to make an edit for Jeremy Jones. I was like,
forgot
this is
about
dumb,
that.
bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it
funny.
was taking too much time to do nothing.
Funny.
But yeah, so we have signed Jalen Johnson, 3 years, 33 mil, so 3 threes, lucky. I almost said Devin Bush. I'm looking at the wrong guy. We traded for Rashawn Gary, which I will talk about in just a second. We put a second-round tender on Brandon Aubrey worth 5.7 mil, and so basically what happens is if a team wants to pay above that, they can, but we can match it.
We have the option to match it.
But if we decide not to match it and Brandon Aubrey signs with a different team, we get a second-round pick from that team.
Yeah.
So, and then we also franchise George Pickens $27.3 million. So,
Oh, you forgot the most important one too. Sam.
oh,
Howell.
Sam Howell. I wrote that
We
down.
just got Sam Howell.
Yeah.
Like right before we started filming.
woo!
I was like, hold on. Sam Howell?
Trying to do the intro. He's like, stop. Anyways, yeah, Sam Howell, big deal.
Yeah, whatever.
He joins the duo of Will Greer and Sam Howell, lawyers at law, attorneys at law,
Dude,
and
that
then Dak
sounds good.
Prescott,
Yeah.
who is just gunslinger, dope man.
Yeah. Love Dak.
Shout out to Dak. Hopefully you're doing well. For real. We love you. So, look, 3 years, $33 million for Jalen Johnson. That would tell me that he's pretty solid. I don't know a single thing about him.
I don't know enough about him.
I don't
either,
even
to
know
be
what team he
honest.
came from.
I really don't either.
I want to say Rams.
I'll do a little research real quick.
Yeah, I'll get into the Rashawn Gary stuff while you find that. Rashawn Gary. I'm happy that we got a edge rusher. The thing that I was seeing with Christian Parker, our defensive coordinator, and Rashawn Gary, they spent time together at Green Bay. And Christian Parker was saying that he loves him because he can get down and rush the passer, or he can stand up and do some off-the-ball linebacker type stuff. So in that sense, I'm happy to have a guy like that, and I'm excited to have Rashawn Gary play for us, especially next to Quentin Williams and Kenny Clark, who he's familiar with Kenny Clark. My gripe. The Packers were probably going to cut Rashawn Gary. It's not confirmed, but he put out this weird, thank you, Green Bay, and all that.
Dude, you literally wrote Jalen Johnson. It's Jalen Thompson.
Jalen
I was
Jalen
like, why am I
Thompson.
so thrown off?
My fault, gang. That's my
yeah.
bad.
No, you're good. You're good. I wonder why I was so thrown off.
Okay, it's from the Cardinals.
I can get into this.
Okay.
Go ahead.
But yeah, as I was saying, what was I saying?
Rashawn Gary.
Rashawn Gary.
Yeah.
I'm excited to have him on the team, especially with our D linemen. But he posted this weird cryptic thank you Green Bay and all this, and then he deleted it and said his Instagram got hacked. And then days later, he's traded to the Cowboys. So he was probably going to get cut, and we gave up a 4th-round pick for a guy who was probably going to get cut. And so from that point of view, don't love it. But like I said, I'm happy to have an edge rusher talent, especially with our D lineman. I feel like he'll have a little bit more room to do his thing, you know?
Yeah. No, I don't hate the Rashawn Gary, and we didn't pay him that much, so
No,
I'm even
no.
cooler with that.
Yep.
Yeah. Jalen Thompson came from the Cardinals. This is why it's ringing bells now. So it was the correct move. We're finally making a move in the right direction, getting a pretty good safety. If there was anything the Cardinals had that were good this past season, it was their secondary, because they did have a lot of secondary stops. There was a really good stat. Now I forgot it. We'll forget that. But yeah, it's the right move going in the right direction. We've gotten him. I think we signed another corner. We signed like a few good like role player guys.
Yeah.
That it could pan out really well.
Just his depth.
Jalen Thompson could be one of those sleeper picks, is what I like. Where it's like we kind of got under the radar, not paying him too much, but he really performs. And I think he'll click really well with the Dallas defense.
I really hope so, because we got Gary and we've got Thompson. We're gonna move on. I'm not gonna change it. We got 2 guys, and I've been preaching safety upgrade all these seasons.
Yeah.
So to see us actually go out and sign a position of need, especially just sign anybody,
Just pay somebody.
Yeah,
Like make it
like
worth
we
it.
never do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like last year, our move was trading away Micah Parsons and trading for George Pickens. Like, we never signed free agents. So, I'm feeling a B to B plus. I don't think it's an A just because.
I'm comfortable giving him B plus
yeah.
because they're doing what I like.
Yes, yeah.
Or what we like.
I'm cool with the B.
think-
I just don't think it's A worthy.
Yeah, it's not, because it wasn't any like good, like amazing picks, but like where we got a good deal or whatever.
Difference maker or anything.
Yeah, I just think it could pan out really well, but it was putting our money in the right place.
Yep,
So,
okay. So, moving on, we have the Detroit Lions. The only one I have written down is Isaiah Pacheco, no contract details. I'm ready to move on.
that's all I got. Yeah, I don't have
Look,
nothing.
he was fine for like that 1 season and a half in KC, and then he got hurt, and so I guess he's the David Montgomery
Yeah.
replacement, because he's a powerful runner. So is David. So I'm cool with the C plus.
Yeah, they'll probably use him exactly like they use Montgomery, and maybe even a little less than that.
Yeah, because
So,
I don't think he's as good of a pass
I don't
catcher.
think he is either. That's the big thing. So
C plus.
C plus, I'm fine with that.
C plus. Packers. The only thing that I have listed is traded for Zaire Franklin. And the only
not be
thing I'll
bad.
say is I think it could be a sneaky pickup. He's a little bit older, but he had like he didn't have as good of a season as he has been having this past year. But with some of the success he's had in the last 4-5 years, I think it could be decent, especially if you're looking at like just fit. If he fits, I think it'll be huge. So I think this could be like a B, even a B plus if it really works out. But I just think for right now,
I'm comfortable giving it a B. I think that's perfect.
okay, we'll go with a B.
Yeah.
B
yeah.
for beta. Anyways, I was gonna say Beto, but that would be controversial. Okay, moving on to the Texans. Them boys down in Houston.
This one's interesting.
What are they doing? They got Reed Blankenship, fellow white man extraordinaire.
Yeah.
3 years, $24.75 million. They traded for David Montgomery, which that happened a week or 2 ago now, and they cut Joe Mixon as a result of that. So he's looking something up. I will say, as for David Montgomery, I think this is a good situation for him to go and be the lead back. I don't think he's ever been like the certified one
Yeah.
and an offense. So I'm happy to see what it does. I'm hopeful that the presence of David Montgomery can help out C.J. Stroud, because C.J. Stroud had a rough year last year, and offensive line play and decision making and being rushed and all that. Maybe it can be helped out with a little bit of a run game, because Joe Mixon, after he got hurt, it just wasn't cutting it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And they were trying a number of different dudes, and the run game just wasn't coming together. So I think David Montgomery's a good pickup. I've lost my spot.
Go
Go ahead.
Here's my thing on David Montgomery. I kind of disagree with it, honestly.
Oh.
Don't get me wrong. I want to see him do good and be able to be that number one guy that like gets the attention he needs. But just you look at like a recent track history of guys that have proven themselves and then go to a different team, and it's like, especially going to this Texans, that even with like I think of Joe Mixon going to the Texans. Yes, he got hurt, but it didn't really pan out even when he was good.
Stephon Diggs.
I think of Raheem Mostert going to the Dolphins.
Yeah.
He was super hyped up, and then he went to the Dolphins, and I was like, that's going to be a great move for him. Didn't really pan out. Like, he kind of got washed under the rug, and now he's nowhere.
Yeah.
So I hope that it works out. I just think with the Texans personnel, like the line that they had this year, and just kind of how their offenses ran, that's not the direction I would have gone. I think they got a good deal, so it wasn't bad, like, getting him and everything. But I don't know I don't know how much it'll be worth it, because I don't know what weapons C.J. Stroud has. Like, it doesn't seem like they're giving him the best ability to...
They don't really have any, like...
They're not giving him anything to, like, hey, you're good, you got this guy to help you now.
Yeah.
And y'all can go ball. It's like, hey, C.J. Stroud, you got to go do the whole game.
Plus, they don't have, like,
we saw how that panned out at the end of the season. So
they also don't have, like, a certified number one, like, wide receiver.
Yeah.
So maybe a run game can help out a little bit, bring those linebackers up, so some of those deep crossing routes will open up, and all you need for that is speed.
Yeah. Hey, I could be wrong, and like I said, I like David Montgomery a lot. I really liked him on the Lions. I hope it pans out for him. I just don't know if that was the right move going there.
And,
Hey, I'm happy to be wrong on that one, though.
As am I. Reed Blankenship as well.
Yeah, he'll be good anywhere he goes.
He didn't have a good season. That's why the Eagles didn't bring him back.
Nah,
Because Cooper DeJean was very upset. He
and
really was.
And
And I think for overall vibes, but, it's whatever.
yeah.
For the Texans grade-wise, what are you feeling?
What do you
B
think?
minus?
'Cause I'm fine even if you want to give him a B, because if it were me, I would probably give him a C minus, but I know that's probably not as valid. So it depends on which way you look at it on this one. So
I can go C plus.
okay,
Neutral.
We'll say neutral.
They got a running back, they cut a running back, and they brought a safety who could be good,
Could
but
be
also
good,
could not be good.
Yeah.
So C plus.
I mean, we'll meet in the middle.
It's on my Diamond Rio.
Yeah.
That's a deep cut. That's
Yeah,
next
that's a
week's
good
song.
one. That's a good one.
So, moving on to the Indianapolis, this is our Colts. They have
He has that
signed-
written by the way.
Yeah, I do.
Wrote.
I see. I never know if it's written or what.
He has that
right?
written, and then I said he has that.
Wrote.
He has
I have that
wrote.
written
I don't know.
down. I wrote that.
Yeah, he has that written down. He writ that.
Yeah,
that's not right.
That's horrible.
Okay. Anyways.
For here, I have Arden Key, 2 years, $20 million. I will just say really quickly so we can move on from it. He's good, but he's never been like. I think the most he's ever had in a season is like 8 sacks, which is good, But like he's not like a showstopper or anything. Which he's only making $10 million a year, which I actually
Could be
think
a good deal. Yeah.
I think that's pretty
I
good
think
for
that's
an
a
edge
good
rusher.
deal. I do too.
So
We're getting a name guy.
Yes, and then they, as you guys know, transition tagged Daniel Jones. That's worth $37.8 million. And then the two things that happened yesterday that kind of got us talking, especially Michael Pittman being traded to the Steelers. And then they re-signed Alec Pierce for 4 years, $116 million.
Yeah.
Really quickly, I would have thought it would be the other way around. I thought that Pittman would get the Pierce and that Pierce would be on the way out.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not clued in on the type of player Alec
the
Pierce
insider
is.
trading of the
Yeah,
Indianapolis
like
Colts.
is Alec Pierce goated?
Yeah.
Because I'm not like,
Yeah.
dude. What was it again? Oh my gosh, 4 years, 116. That's almost $30 million a year
Yeah.
for Alec Pierce.
Yeah.
A guy I picked up on the waiver. Like, I know it's not 1-to-1, but I picked him up on the waivers in my deep 14-man fantasy league.
Yeah.
So he's not on a lot of people's radars. I don't know. Maybe I'm just missing out.
I don't know. After the season they had, I would have thought Pittman is without a doubt a returning. They want him to return.
Yeah.
So maybe we don't know everything. Maybe it was some sort of contract dispute or something.
Well, I'm pretty sure the transitional tag on Daniel Jones caused them to pick.
Hurt it.
Too.
Yeah, and I don't know. I don't know.
And also,
not what I would have done.
Foreshadowing.
But we've been proven wrong before.
Foreshadowing. Pierce probably made double Pittman's money. So
yeah,
not understanding it a lot there. In terms of grades? What are we thinking? They brought back Jones.
Yeah.
They bring back Pierce. They bring Arden Key in. That's what we got. They lose Pittman.
Dude, we're giving so many mid rankings.
Well, I mean, that's
what most of them are going to be.
Yeah.
So
I got bugs on me.
This is either a C minus, C plus, or B minus.
I'm cool with a C.
I'm cool with that.
I
meant to say C.
If Daniel Jones is not working out next year, then this is really
that's going to really hurt him.
Yeah, because then you're only
totally
looking
cool
at
that, yeah.
Arden Key.
C's a good ranking. So
the Kansas City Chiefs are up next, and
this one's interesting.
They have made a big move, one of probably the bigger moves in all of free agency. They brought in Kenneth Walker, Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah.
Kenneth Walker on 3 years. Oh, almost read the wrong one. $45 million.
Mm-hmm.
They also brought in Alohi Gilman, which me and Josh played Madden a couple days ago. We were like, "Who's Alohi Gilman?" And now we have to talk about him.
Just now. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I knew that sounded familiar. That's why.
Alohi Gilman's on 3
kidding.
years, $24.75 mil.
Damn. Okay. Maybe we doubted him a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah. So he's good, but he's a safety.
Yeah.
So it's if you're good,
they had to do something for losing, and you'll see they lost both their corners.
Yes,
won't jump it.
that
but
is
yeah,
true.
They had to do something to fix it.
And then they brought back Travis Kelce 1 year, $12 million. You would think probably his last season.
Got to be. I think he's doing a
retirement tour.
He's pretty much all right, I didn't love how last season ended. I'm giving it one more. Whatever happens.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, look, you bring Kenneth Walker, you get rid of Isaiah Pacheco. That's an upgrade.
That's
for sure.
a major upgrade.
I
like it.
I think Kenneth Walker in this offense could be a big problem.
Mm.
I was watching Brandon Perna today. Shout out That's Good Sports. If you don't watch him, he's not for everybody.
Yeah, that's
so
fair.
I'm not gonna encourage it. Yeah,
we like him.
If you're interested, you'll know. What was I saying, bro? I keep doing this.
You were watching That's Good Sports about Kenneth Walker?
I don't know, bro.
You want me to give my quick spiel on Kenneth Walker?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, okay, it's hard when you have the title Super Bowl MVP to want to, doubt him. We forget that Charbonnet, most people don't, but Charbonnet was injured. That's why Kenneth Walker got so many reps.
Yes.
That's what made him stand out. So you could go one of two ways. Either you say he's underrated and then he got to prove himself, or he literally just got the time because they didn't have another guy, essentially. I think it was they didn't have another guy, he got to play, and he proved himself. So a little bit of hybrid of both.
Okay.
A
little bit of this, a little bit of that.
The counter to that is what you said. I think he will fit the Chiefs' offense so well because they're that trick play, short pass play, and then they hammer the ball when they need to. And when you got a guy that can hammer the ball like that, and we saw even in the Super Bowl how dominant he was, it's a good pickup. And you didn't just pay him a crap ton of money. It's a pretty decent contract.
Yeah,
so
$15 million a year.
Yeah, I love the pickup. We can get into the Seahawks in a little bit, but I love it for the Chiefs. And I don't say that ever, but.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
The thing I was going to say is the Chiefs haven't had a 1,000-yard rusher since 2017. And it was Kareem Hunt, who is actually still their leading rusher this past season.
Wow.
It was Kareem Hunt.
That's crazy.
It was actually Kareem Hunt.
I didn't know that, yeah.
So they have been in desperate need. Pretty much, no, because the last time in 2017, Kareem Hunt, that was Alex Smith. That was Alex Smith's last year. So Patrick Mahomes has never had a 1,000-yard rusher.
Okay.
So
that could line up perfectly then.
I'm interested to see if a 1,000-yard rusher, if he gets there, or if they even try, or what do they do with a good running back? Because Pacheco was no more talk about Pacheco, man. Let's just move
Yeah,
on.
Ken
But-
Walker was good in the swing passes and stuff too.
Yeah.
He can catch. He's not one of those like Nick Chubb that can't catch the
Yeah,
ball
he
at
can't
all.
do nothing
So,
else but just run downhill.
yeah, it could fit their offense perfectly.
So Walker, Gilman, Kelsey, what are you thinking? I think this is like solidly an A.
It's got to be an A. I'm fine giving it an A,
Yeah.
straight up A. This is our
Okay.
highest ranked one so far.
I just
so.
think like you upgrade at running back, you bring in a solid safety.
The only thing we didn't say, and it's if you want to, we're talking about where these players went, not as much of what they
who
lost,
they're losing.
because they did lose their 2 starting corners.
Yes,
So like if we factored that into it,
it would be.
I would drop it down to probably a B. But they got good stuff, good picks in return for those guys.
Yeah.
So
Especially Trent McDuffie.
Trent McDuffie, yeah, it worked out for them. So, but just for what they got, yeah, A.
Okay, next up we got the Las Vegas Raiders. I almost said Oakland. The Raiders, as previously stated, they traded Max Crosby and also received Max Crosby.
This is a good
So heck of a trade there.
Yeah.
Wonderful GM work. Whatever your name is, you should really be teaching master classes. But this puts the Raiders in a bad spot because I'm gonna rattle off the guys I deemed talkable. Okay. Tyler Lindenbaum, 3 years, $81 million. Quay Walker, 3 years, $40.5 million. Nakobe Dean, 3 years, $36 million. And Jalen Naylor, 3 years, $35. So that is, if I do quick math, that is 80, 120, 156, 191. $191 million spent by the Raiders with the thought of we don't have to pay Max Crosby's contract
Exactly.
anymore.
And now they have Max
And
Crosby
now they have him
again.
back.
Which they'll lose him, don't get me wrong.
No, like if he
but
can't pass a physical, he won't be able to be traded.
he will though. Like it won't happen to where
You think so?
I know so. It won't work that way
He'll be coming to
because
Dallas.
hey, well that's the thing is Dallas could get like a crazy good deal on
We
him.
offered
The
a-
Bears could get a crazy good deal.
Yeah,
on
we
him.
offered a first and a second. I bet they'd
Yeah.
take that now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they may have lost the money they thought they were going to get, but they can still like make it out
Yeah, they'll get some
somewhat
value.
positive.
Yeah. So actually, that makes me feel a little bit better.
Yeah. I mean, there's just literally. I get what you're saying with the physical, and yeah, legally they can't, but there's no way.
There'll be a loophole or
There'll
something.
be something where they get rid of him.
So, in regards to these hypothetical up in the air moves, Tyler Lindenbaum is getting like life changing money
Deserved
from
though.
a center. Yeah, and he's
Deserved.
from the Ravens.
Yeah, deserved.
So they were like, "You take Max Crosby, we'll take your center.
yeah,
We'll
yeah.
take that. We're gonna protect
Now
Fernando
they-
Mendoza.
they,
Yeah, take
they
that
doubled
guy.
down and took both now too.
Yeah,
so.
no, now they have both. So
Well, see, and that's the thing. They have that draft pick to where they can get one of the top 3 quarterbacks.
yeah, they're pick. They have number one.
That's what. Yeah, they're
They're
getting Mendoza.
taking Mendoza.
I'm just
set in stone.
yeah. Since he didn't do combine, they have to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
And then you have Quay Walker and Nakobe Dean. Those are both linebackers. Quay Walker from Green Bay has been good, but didn't have a very good season last year, so
I
they kind of
trust
let
him,
him
though.
walk. And then Nakobe Dean, who I thought was a cornerback, because I'm pretty sure he played corner or safety at least at
Okay.
Georgia. He is on a pretty much same, a little bit less contract as Quay Walker, but they
Mm-hmm.
brought in 2 box linebackers to bolster the middle of their
Yeah.
defense.
Yeah.
So, and then Jalen Naylor, wide receiver from the Vikings.
Yeah.
I think he's been solid. I picked him up in fantasy, and he had one good week, and boy was I happy.
Yeah.
But I think now that he's not behind Justin Jefferson and then Jordan Addison,
That's
I
my
think he'll be
exact
totally
take.
fine. I
That's
think he'll
my
be a good
exact
pickup.
take. Is you get a good like established wide receiver that gets to play with a rookie quarterback, and you're putting the cards in the right hand.
Mm-hmm.
I'm using all these freaking metaphors
Yeah.
tonight. I'm not even trying to.
yeah, and that one's about gambling
Yeah.
in Vegas.
Yeah, so I love that move, and I think they paid him the perfect amount. And then next offseason we could be thinking or we could be talking about saying, oh, Naylor had such a breakout
Yeah,
season
dude,
that
he's underpaid now.
yeah, exactly. That was an amazing pickup.
Because you're
So,
looking at like just over 11 mil a year.
Yeah.
For a guy who could be your number one.
Yeah.
If he really
Oh,
wants to.
yeah, I think
he
he
has that
definitely could.
potential.
I think he definitely could.
So what are we thinking, given that these moves go through? A plus?
If they all go through, A+, no doubt. I mean, if they all go through and the Max Crosby situation gets settled,
What if they keep Max Crosby and they get all of the other moves? That's an A++.
A++ and generational debt. So
Yeah, you're looking at paying the hard or luxury tax for
Max
years.
Crosby will have to take some sort of cut because he didn't meet
Restructuring.
certain requirements, and he'll get like whatever a minimum base for him would be, which is still probably like $20 million a year or something.
Yeah.
And they'll get away with it, but yeah.
So yeah,
A plus. So far, just quick recap. Raiders have our A plus highest ranking. Chiefs have an A, and then we gave somebody an A minus. Did we give the Cowboys? No.
Was it the Panthers? No. Who was it, bro?
I don't remember.
Wow, we already forgot.
Doesn't matter.
Sorry, viewers.
Really, those two are the ones that like really stand out to me.
Yes,
though.
that's
the
our
Chiefs
top
and the
two.
Raiders. Those are the good moves.
The big spindus. Okay, we'll speed run the Chargers because these are all relatively unimportant.
Yeah.
They've signed Tyler Biadasz 3 years, $30 million. They signed former first-round center pick by Bill Belichick. I think that was his last draft pick.
Yeah.
Cole Strange for 2 years, $13 million. He has not been good, but I was like, oh, I remember Cole Strange. So I put him on here. And then they brought back Khalil Mack, 1 year, $18 million. I put this on here because last week we were acting like this dude had been long retired.
Yeah.
So we were sorry, Khalil Mack.
Yeah, hey, dude.
He's still out here.
18
Yeah, he's
mil?
doing his
That's
thing,
what's up,
dude.
Yeah, even though Cole Strange is like not like the not the best track history, what did the Chargers need more than anything?
Offensive
line.
Yep.
So
I didn't even think about that.
yeah, I mean, I get it. You're banking on him being good, but you got nothing to lose in that sense because I don't remember who their center was, but he was like the worst center by stats, starting center. I remember that for a fact.
It was bad.
So, get somebody else. Maybe it'll work out.
Yeah.
What do you grade the Chargers?
C plus.
C plus, fine with me.
Cool with that. All right, we got a big one. This might be another A plus. We have the Rams who traded for and then signed Trent McDuffie to a 4-year contract worth $124 million, the highest paid. Which we already talked about this last week. We talked about the trade at least. I don't know if the contract was out there. And then they also, he was just telling me about this. They traded for or signed Jalen Watson from the Chiefs for 3 years, $51 million.
Yeah.
So they got 2 big secondary upgrades.
2 big secondaries. We're not grading it this way, but they gave up a lot of picks,
Yep.
but you know why they're doing it. They're doing it to, in 2027, win a Super Bowl. So, I agree with it. I think it's the right move, getting those guys, and I win a Super Bowl while you can, because if you try and play too long term, you'll miss it now and you'll miss it then.
Yeah,
So that's what I think, at least. I have nothing to say. I think they're both great pickups, and I think it was the right move, fixing exactly what they need to. So.
Do we think this is an A plus? Or do we just think this is an A?
I think it's an A.
I was kind of thinking.
I think it's an A just because they definitely paid McDuffie is the thing. Like, if they got a really good deal, maybe, and I'm over here saying, if he got a really good deal, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love it. I'm cool with it. I think the Rams will be good. So
Shout out the Whams. Okay, next up, puzzling move here from the Dolphins. They have signed Malik Willis, quarterback,
no.
for 3 years, $67.5 million. What are we doing exactly? I would much rather just roll with Quinn Ewers
Yeah.
than pay a guy for 3 years. Like 1 year, fine. Because, okay, this is all over the place. I'm sorry. What did he do last year
Yeah.
that warranted?
Dude. 67 million?
Yeah, almost 70. What did he do last year that was worth 70 million?
22 million a year?
Like keep the Packers afloat?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they see something in him that we don't, but
They're kind of, they're paying him not like this is their guy they're rolling with for the future, but they're paying him like, hey, we want you around for these 3 years.
And that's the thing is, like, we thought the Dolphins were entering this big rebuild stage.
Yes.
And then now you just spent a large portion of your cap
to sign a bridge quarterback.
to sign somebody that's not necessary.
So are they wanting to draft a quarterback this year? Like, what's I don't
I would
see.
think if they want to do that, they would just leave Ewers.
Yeah,
and then
I don't
grab
see the end
somebody
game.
else.
I don't see the end game here at all.
Literally no clue with this move. Very mind-boggling.
I'll go D- just because he will play. So what do we give that F to?
We gave an F to what we say.
Oh, sorry, it was the Ravens.
Yeah,
Yeah, the Ravens get an F. I don't think because the Dolphins made a move.
Yeah,
at a position that they needed.
That's true.
So I'm
D-.
I'll
I agree
give
with
them a
that.
D-.
I agree with that.
Okay, next up we have the Patriots, the Super Bowl runners-up. They brought in Elijah Vera Tucker from the Jets, offensive lineman, 3 years, $42 million. Draymond Jones from, I'm forgetting now. I thought it was the
Honestly, don't
Seahawks, but I'm not totally sure. 3 years, $40 million. And then they brought in Romeo Dobbs on 4 years, $68 million. That one is probably the most interesting to me because, I mean, he was pretty good for the Packers.
He was good. Don't get us wrong. Like I liked him. I'm all about wear a Guardian cap. It's for safety, but he definitely looked the
But
most.
see, when
interesting.
you're a little guy out
and
there,
you're wearing small shoulder pads because
Yeah.
you're a receiver.
everything else is small, and then you have a huge head.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, but I really liked him at the receiver position. Is he worth 68
$68 million?
million? I don't know. I would have personally probably done a shorter contract and then paid him a little less because you don't know if in 4 years he's still going to be as good.
Yeah.
But on the flip side, I do like that the Patriots are making moves to go back to the Super Bowl. And that's my whole thing is like they know what they needed. They're straight up paying the guys they want, and then they're going to keep this run alive that they got. So
And I like that you said that because it kind of contrasts from what the Seahawks are doing, which is like,
Yeah.
we like what we have. We're going to re-sign our guys. If we can't get them re-signed, they're going to leave. The Patriots are like, no, we're not cool with this baseline we've set. We want to get better. We're going to take
Yeah.
that next step. We want to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
'Cause we were right there.
Yeah.
And so like you just said, like they know what they need, offensive line, D-line, wide receiver. They went out and they said, we want Romeo Dobbs. We want Elijah Vera Tucker. We want Draymond Jones. And they got them to sign the contract. And so hopefully next year they're back in the Super
they're
that
back,
maybe
and they
winning.
deserve it. That's good moves. They deserve it.
And then
so.
you account Drake May getting better. I now that you put it like this, I like this.
I really like this because I mean, you got Will Campbell starting to have he's going to come back a little better, hopefully.
I'm out on Will Campbell. Sorry.
I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely questioning, but overall good moves. Overall, I'm fine giving them an A or an A minus.
I'll go-
A minus is fine with me.
I'll go. Oh my gosh, I didn't mean to do that. I'll go A because I feel like it's better
cool with
than
that.
the Chiefs offseason. We give them an A minus.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool.
Next up, Nolans, down there in Louisiana.
Yeah.
We got Travis Etienne to the Saints.
You
He's
forgot
going home.
You forgot the punter.
Sorry,
I forget his
Ryan
name.
Stout.
Yeah, Stout,
Ryan Stout.
highest paid punter of all time.
In NFL history,
3
crazy.
year, $12 million. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, that's
So,
exactly what it was.
okay,
3 years,
yeah.
$12 million. So yeah, Etienne's on 4 years, $52 million. Like I said, he's going home. He's from Louisiana.
Yeah,
So
and they said too when he signed that contract, it was literally because of that.
Really?
Like that's what the contract said was like he wanted to be close to home, wanted to be near his family, so he was like willing to take a deal
Yeah.
with the Saints, which
Look,
I'm all about.
I like that from a personal standpoint for Etienne, and then for the Saints, Kamara out the door. He's done.
Yeah.
Either playing football or with the Saints, he's for sure done with the Saints.
Mm-hmm.
So you get a guy who's similar. I wouldn't say he's exactly the same as Kamara, but he will catch the ball out of the backfield. He is like shifty but quick at the same time. And so I think like this is a pretty good Kamara replacement without overpaying.
Yeah.
Because like you could have got a Kenneth Walker, but
Yeah.
you would have had to pay more money. You got a guy, and like we said last week, the Saints have been in cap hell for a long time.
Yeah, yeah. And Etienne's good.
Yeah,
Like that's a good pickup. If they can construct the rest of the team to even be decent,
Yep.
then it'll pan out. So
what are we thinking?
just from that standpoint, like I'm fine giving him a B.
I'm cool with B.
Because I think, they paid him right and they got a good personnel guy.
Give him a B. All right. The New York Football Giants. Next up on our list. It's literally just, what the Harbaugh brother. I'm not going to guess his first name. He brought his tight end from Baltimore.
Yeah.
Isaiah Likely. He's got 3 years, $40 million. And then they signed Tremaine Edmonds, who just got cut by the Bears a couple of days ago. He's on 3 years, $36 million. So, like we've been saying, more moves. Obviously, the Giants had a lot more moves, but I was like, I don't know this guy, don't know this guy.
Yeah.
So I just really wanted to talk about these two just a little bit. I love Isaiah Likely.
I do too. No, I totally agree. I really like him. He was a good personnel for the Ravens. My only thing is like banking and paying a tight end. Like they got to show up and make that money worth it because like nowadays, especially, there's a lot of tight ends that come into the league that are good, and then you can get a good rookie tight end and have him for 3 years, and it's worth it, and you can get rid of him.
On. Yeah. Yep.
So as long as that pans out for him, I'm cool with it. Like that's a good move, but.
Sorry, that was probably a little loud because forgot the mic's right there. Sorry, guys.
It's all right. But yeah, I don't hate it by any means.
I mean, you get a tight end, you get a linebacker. Tremaine Edmonds has been 26 he's been. What's the mean with Tremaine Edmonds? Gosh, I'm forgetting now.
I'll look it up real quick.
But yeah, Tremaine Edmonds is a good linebacker. I don't think he's like amazing or anything, and I don't know what his contract was like in Chicago that warranted him being cut. But, for just over $11 million a year, I don't think you can be mad at that, really. And, Harbaugh's getting, or their defensive coordinator, he's getting his guys. Is that it? Well, no, it's something about his age.
No, I know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, he has a lack of eyebrows. He has them.
Well, that and...
Oh, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Some people change their that situation, and it literally led to their death.
I don't know what the meme is, so.
But basically, he's been in the league for so long, but yet he's only like 26.
Okay.
Because I think he was one of those guys that got into the NFL at like 19 or 20. Like 20 at the oldest, but I want to say it was something crazy like 19 because his birthday was weird. And he went to college early, and so, anyways, yeah. What are we thinking for the Giants grade wise?
B plus.
I'm cool with a B.
I think that's fair.
Give him a B. Really handing out B's today.
Yeah.
Okay, the New York Football Jets.
Yeah.
New York. They have brought in Joseph Osai, 3 years, $36 million. They franchise tagged Breece Hall at $14.3 million. And then, most notably, this morning, actually, this broke, they traded for Geno Smith. And I don't know when the Minka trade happened, but they also got Minka Fitzpatrick from the Dolphins.
That's funny.
So,
yeah.
You got any thoughts?
They paid freaking Geno Smith a freaking handful of buttons and some string to go there.
Yeah.
And Geno, I don't know him personally, but I bet he's just happy to stay in the league at this point. Yeah. So you can't hate him. You can't fully blame him too, because the Raiders as a whole were horrible. Don't get me wrong. But he definitely added to it. So
I mean, there was that game where he threw 5 picks.
Yeah.
And
then most of them were what's happening?
Yeah, he was just not being smart with the football this year. And it's not the same as what we saw with him in Seattle, and maybe it was just Seattle system.
Yeah.
Because there's some there's getting to be a couple teams in the NFL where it's you go to their system, the Vikings, the 49ers, the Rams, the Seahawks. Those teams are hey, if you're a quarterback who's been struggling or falling off a little bit, you checking yourself out.
A bug landed on me.
Sure, buddy. But hey, if you're struggling as a quarterback, come on over to the Rams. Come on over to the Vikings. We'll get you figured out, get you back on your feet, and the Vikings did with Sam Darnold. Hey man, you can sign with Seattle. Ain't no big deal, bro. We're cool with JJ McCarthy.
Yeah.
Idiots.
Yeah. Bad move.
But yeah, Breece Hall, he's back on a franchise tag. I don't like franchise tags because why would you give Breece Hall $14 million? Breece Hall's not that good.
Nah.
Sorry. You could find a running back in the 4th round that would be Breece Hall's level.
I agree.
Joseph Osai, not very familiar with him. The money would lead me to believe that he is probably a 6 to 8 sack guy. Just over $11 million. So, great.
I'll be honest, I really don't love this one. I don't know enough about Joseph Osai is the thing.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna feel bad if I give him a negative because I want to give him like a C, but you know it could work out for some of these guys.
Let's
is the
go.
thing.
Let's go C plus.
That's fine with me. Yeah.
Because Minka Fitzpatrick is a good player, objectively.
Yeah.
He will
no,
be
he
good.
is. I love Minka Fitzpatrick. Don't get me wrong.
So I think that bumps it up just.
They
a little
also were like, we need a pick, guys. We embarrassed ourselves with 0 picks last season.
bit. Idiots.
So
Oh, they had 0 interceptions. Oh wow.
for the first time in like forever,
Wow,
a team did that.
That's unbelievable.
They had 0 interceptions in the whole
and they
season.
hired a oh my god, they
A
hired
DC.
a defensive coordinator
Yeah, Aaron
as their head
Glenn.
coach. That's embarrassing, honestly. Still love them though. Next up, the Philadelphia Eagles. As I was making this list, the only thing they had done was re-sign Jordan Davis, which I don't have the numbers on. But as I was doing this, they signed Reek Woolen from the Seahawks, cornerback, for 1 year, $15 million. So you're seeing a lot of cornerbacks change teams this free agency window.
Yeah.
And then like Seattle has lost Kobe Bryant and now Reek Woolen, two of their
Dude.
top secondary guys.
Let's just get into the Seahawks then, because I can say a lot about them. I'm going to condense it when we talk about them.
Okay.
But yeah, it's crazy what they're doing right now.
So moving or bridging to the Seahawks, the only thing they've done, I think they've re-signed 4 players, but I wrote 2 down. Rashid Shaheed, 3 years, 51, and Josh Jobe, 3 years, 24. So Josh Jobe is a cornerback. So you're bringing one of them back, but you're losing Kenneth Walker, 2 of your top cornerbacks, and then a D lineman.
Yeah. I just don't get it. I just genuinely don't get it because, like, you see, and, like, the thing that bothers me is the Seahawks had, like, the top 5 cap space going into the free agency.
Yes,
They had some of the most.
it was number 6.
Okay, yeah, okay, so number 6. So I just don't get why, if you're in that position, you're not like, all right, we're doing what we need to do to go win back-to-back Super Bowls. And it seems like they're doing whatever they can do to win a Super Bowl in 10 years. Like, they're like, okay, we just won. Let's just kind of pan it out so we
Yeah.
can be good again in a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, no. It's what the Patriots are doing. It's what the Rams are doing. Like, they just missed it. They want to win.
Yep.
You would think the Seahawks are going to do everything they can to win the Super Bowl again
Yep.
and not lose key players. I won't expand more
He's
than
just
that because
mad,
that
man.
it just annoys me because I loved the Seahawks winning this year. Like, I mean, it was whatever. It was fine. I was cool with it.
Yeah.
And now, like, you see a franchise make such bad decisions, in our opinion, that
I mean, you think from a Seahawks fan, like what's the deal with the complacency? Like, or like, it's what you were just saying. Are you cool with just winning one and then like down the line if we get there? Like, this is gonna be completely unrelated, but the Texas Rangers won a World Series in 2023. I don't ever have to see that again.
this is a great comparison.
And I feel like that's how the Seahawks general
Are
manager
treating it,
owner
yeah.
is like, yeah, like that was cool, and we won one 10 years ago. So like, if it happens again, it happens again. But like that was cool,
Yeah.
We did what we wanted to do. Like,
yeah.
but like, where's the urgency? Where's the where's the
Completely
want
agree.
for some more?
Yeah. Couldn't agree more.
So, for the Seahawks, I think we're just gonna start wrapping this up now because there's towards the bottom of this list, there's like 3 guys we can really talk about.
That's fine.
Grades are over. Sorry. Michael Pittman, Steelers, they signed him for 3 years, $59 million, compared to Alec Pierce's 4 years, $116 million.
Yeah.
So, I
forgot
don't,
about this
I
one.
don't quite understand.
I don't either.
Like, what's the contract disparity? Like, why did the Colts give Alec Pierce
Yeah, and
double
I'm
his money?
guessing. I'm guessing at this point too, Aaron Rodgers is coming back. Like,
I didn't even. Oh my god.
he's got to be.
Oh my god, I didn't even think about.
I mean,
that.
they would have had to make
Oh,
a
they have
move.
DK Metcalf too.
Yeah.
Oh
no,
my gosh.
They would have had to make this move to where they're going to say, all right, we're going to give one really good shot at coming
Okay.
back because you can see. He's about to say too. They re-signed Cam Hayward for 1 year, $32 million. So,
Yeah.
and that's what I think is. Hey, they're making the right moves to win.
Who's their head coach?
Let me see.
Dude, didn't they like just swap? No, they didn't swap because Harbaugh went to the.
It's Mike McCarthy.
Yeah, okay.
That's right.
Well,
That's right.
never mind. They're gonna go 9-8.
Look at this picture of him.
Hey, no, what is that? Microsoft. He's still wearing Cowboys gear. Fix that.
Yeah.
So yeah, Michael Pittman. They also just really quickly they signed Rico Dowdle. Kind of like that.
That's a good move.
I don't hate that.
That's a good.
He had a good season.
I know we don't want to do grades, but the Steelers would get a good grade in my opinion.
I agree.
I mean, I would maybe give them an A- or B+, just because they paid a lot for some of these guys, but like they're going to win.
Yeah.
That's what you should be doing.
Shout out. Looking at this list, the Titans absolutely mid-maxed their offseason. They got a bunch of guys who were like, okay.
Hey, it could be a sleeper move, though. I don't hate what the Titans are doing because they
Look,
got the draft to back them up, too.
I will say Alontae Taylor is a very good pickup. Cornerback. He I was doing some research about him earlier, and he is like regarded as one of the premier corners. So, and then they also got Cordell Flott, another cornerback.
Yeah.
So
I mean, they grabbed Wandale Robinson.
and John Flinker, like they're making Robert. You can see Robert Saleh all over this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly.
You know?
They're the young guys, getting them in, like building a team to give Cam Ward. Yeah, Cam Ward. I don't know why that didn't seem right.
Yeah.
They're trying to give Cam Ward the options that he needs. So, cool with that.
And then last guy on our list, Mike Evans.
Dude,
No longer a Tampa Bay.
take your hat off.
No longer a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. It's weird, and
It
look,
just
it's
doesn't
not
even
even going to
seem
be
right.
as weird as it normally would because it's similar color schemes. So it's like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
he's just wearing
yeah.
gold instead of like that weird like brown color.
Uh-huh.
But dude, like I don't know, this one actually shocked me. I didn't know this would happen.
Genuinely, me too. Here's what I think. Two things. And I love Mike Evans. Like, I'm a big Mike Evans fan. I actually almost bought a Mike Evans jersey whenever I bought that Matthew Stafford one.
really?
I almost bought a Mike Evans one,
Oh,
which I
really?
would have been so
Yeah,
mad
good
if I
thing you
did.
didn't, dude.
Yeah, I would have been
That would
so
have continued
mad.
your jersey curse.
Yeah, honestly. So, but dude, that would have been valid though.
Yeah.
Like a Mike Evans Tampa.
No,
having
that's-
12. What was it? 12 straight seasons with 1,000+ yards.
Won a Super Bowl.
And he just missed the 13th this year. I think those numbers are right because he was partially injured and stuff.
yes.
Here's my two things though. A, go get paid. He wants to go get paid. He knows he's a good player. All power to you. Definitely would. B, I think he sees what's happening in Tampa Bay and how Baker is just kind of like, don't
Kinda
really know what's happening.
Fading into obscurity.
Yeah, so I think, he might have got out at the right time for Tampa because they could be, after this next season, entering like a full rebuild year or something. We don't know.
Yeah.
So
And he's at the point where he's just, if he wants to win more, he's got to win more.
Yeah, and exactly that. And going to the 49ers, that's like an excellent personnel for him to be a part of.
Oh, yes.
McCaffrey,
yes.
you got Brock Purdy, you got an amazing defense to back you up.
What's the guy that got shot? Ricky Pearsall?
Ricky Pearsall,
And,
you got
George
George Kittle.
Kittle. Yep.
I mean, dude, you got everybody to that
Kyle
could
Shanahan.
be a very amazing pickup.
I do
really
like it for the
agree with
49ers.
it.
I really do like it.
I agree with it a
For
lot,
fun, what do we
so.
grade Mike Evans to the 49ers?
I know we weren't grading solo guys. I'd give it an A+, but
A+. Highest rated ranking.
yeah.
How many A
We won't
pluses do we
count that
give
one,
in our
though.
faker rating?
3.
3?
Let's hit like the top 3 and the bottom 2. real
Okay.
quick.
So the top 3, 49ers, Mike Evans. We have the Raiders with a litany of Tyler Lindenball, Quay Walker, N'Kobe Dean, Jalen Naylor. And then the Chiefs are at number 3 with Kenneth Walker, Alohi Gilman, and then bringing back Travis Kelce. That is an A+, an A, and then an A-. There was another A+.
We gave the Rams an A.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Maybe
We gave them an A. So cut the Chiefs.
Okay.
And then the bottom.
We also gave the Patriots an A. The Patriots deserve the A also.
Yes,
So
that's
those
right.
4. I think, what did we say? The Raiders, the Rams, the Patriots,
49ers.
and then if we count the 49ers, I would say
the
the other
one
3
man.
teams, Raiders, Rams, Patriots, those are the top 3 free agency team moves right now.
And then we gave the Ravens an F for losing out on Max Crosby, or backing out on Max Crosby, I should say. And then we gave the Dolphins a D- for their signing of Malik Willis. Head scratching move there,
Yeah.
Miami.
I think these are really good rankings, honestly.
Yeah,
So,
man. Look at us
yeah.
making a list,
Yeah.
checking it twice, trying to figure out who's naughty and who is nice. But yeah, we have some weather rolling through
Yeah,
here.
this is probably the perfect time to wrap it up.
So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Let us know if we gave your favorite team their grade. Was it too high? Was it too low? Were we too harsh on your favorite team? Were we too generous? Let us know your thoughts. And also tell us your top 3 free agency moves so far.
Yeah.
Let us know. We're interested.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll continue to touch on them, not in this magnitude because it won't be in this magnitude.
Nah, there won't be
Probably,
this many.
I mean, I'm sure the next big NFL breakdown is going to be the draft.
Yes.
So, yeah, we'll keep touching on it, but hey, I'm excited to see now what next season looks like. I mean, every year players change and teams get different personnel, but I really like what's happening coming off this crazy NFL season to now going to like some equally crazy moves that are head scratching,
Yes.
but then also make sense. So
Some explosive things happening this offseason.
yeah,
So it should make next year even more fun.
honestly,
Even more unpredictable.
I think so. I mean, I think it's as of now, it still looks like a good like anybody could win the Super Bowl, which I love. It's not just like Chiefs are still dominant,
Yep.
Patriots,
Chiefs,
still
Eagles.
whoever, yeah,
49ers,
So-
these same teams.
yeah. I'm excited for it.
So yeah, thank you guys for watching. And from a windy and about to be rainy East Texas night, we hope this talk was sufficient.